Shalom. This week's parasha, Torah portion, is Leviticus 6:8 through 8:36. And this whole portion teaches us about the different offerings that God commanded the priest to bring before him. Some of the key words in this portion are offer, the word offer or offering, which I counted 82 times. Fire, I counted 16 times. The word priest was used many times. And the word blood, I counted 12 times. There were 8 different kinds of offerings that were mentioned in this portion. I want to talk a little bit about these offerings. The first one was the burnt offering, which was a substitutionary sacrifice to atone for sin and placate the wrath of God. There was the grain offering, which was recognition for what God had done for them and for what God had given to them. There was the sin offering, which was atonement for the committing of an unintentional transgression that has brought guilt. There was the guilt offering, which calls for the remorseful sinner to return what was wrongfully taken, plus 20%. But the matter should be settled on the human level first before bringing this offering to God. There was the peace offering, which was for thanksgiving. It was also given upon payment of a vow for free expression of the worshiper's goodwill. There was the free will offering, given out of love, respect, and gratitude because of what God has done. There was the wave offering, which was a free will offering or thanksgiving. And we know that this was symbolic of Yeshua because he was the first fruits. And even at this Passover, this time of Passover we're coming into, there will be the wave offering for the first fruits. And we know that he was the first fruits from the dead. It was also, the wave offering was, not all of it was burnt. It was waved before the Lord in such a way to say, God, here I am. I see you. I praise you. I thank you. And God, I hope you see me too. It was a way of just giving goodwill and thanksgiving to him. There was the ordination offering, which symbolized the ordination and the sanctification of the priest. And when you hear about these things, we need all of these offerings, don't we? We need the burnt offering for our sins. We need the grain offering to tell him thank you for my daily bread, for all that you give to me, and the sin offering because we all commit sins that we don't need. Each and every one of these offerings is really something that we all need with God. And it's a way, just like we talked about last week, to repair our relationship with the Lord. And it was God's way of keeping us conscious of him and dependent upon him. And that led me to 2 portions in the New Covenant that I would like to share. And of course, one of them is in Romans chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. Therefore, I urge you, brethren, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a living and holy sacrifice, acceptable to God, which is your spiritual service and worship. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove what the will of God is, that good and acceptable and perfect sacrifice. And then also in Hebrews chapter 4, verse 14. And this is about Yeshua. Therefore, since we have a great high priest, which is, of course, that's Yeshua, who has passed through the heavens, Yeshua, the Son of God, let us hold fast our confession. For we do not have a high priest who cannot sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who has been tempted in all things, as we are, yet without sin. Therefore, let us draw near with confidence to the throne of grace, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in time of need. And so my take on this week's Torah portion is just that all of these offerings and sacrifices were for us to be able to draw near to God. And once again, just like last week, to heal our relationship with him through what Yeshua did for us on the cross. I hope you have a great day.